How to stop our children from playing is a question that many parents ask. They also build their problem-solving skills. When you say how to stop your child from playing, you're saying how to stop your child from gaining skills that they need in their life. Remember that time when we used to role play as children? I'll form like I'm my mom. I'll be married to someone in that role playing and we're cooking. You know that cooking that we used to cook as children, and when we now want to eat, instead of putting in our mouth, we now eat it. One time I bought this flower pot, and each time every morning when I woke up, I would take a glass of water and drink, and then pour the remaining part of the water into the flower pot. And the flower that was there, each time you pour water in it, by the next morning it's all very bloomed, like it's beautiful. It goes from looking like it's dead to it's growing, and I love doing that. If you pour water on it every day, there would be one growth to it. But sometime I got busy and I stopped, and that flower died. That is the same way play plays a role in the growth of your child. I know that as parents, there's often a tug of war of wanting our children to enjoy their childhood and enjoy playing, with also combining that experience with them being disciplined. Today I'm going to break it down for you on how you can stop your children from playing. Watch this video to the end if you want to stop your children from playing. How to stop our children from playing is a question that many parents ask. But instead of stopping them from playing, can we reshape it? Can we reframe it and look at it from a different perspective? Let me help you reframe the way play is. Play is the language of children. Let's even put it down there aside. It is the way they learn, process, and even interpret their emotions. It's just like for you as an adult, when you are feeling that height of emotion and you want to call your friend and unwind. I was there yesterday. So that's the same way. That's the way they understand their world. It's true play. It's the language that they understand. So let's reframe it. Let's look at it from a different perspective. And if you watch to the end, you will see how you can redirect it for your own good. So children use play to navigate their own world, the same way you need to talk to a friend, to unwind, or to, understand your own life. That's the way they use it. Say, even if you're an African child, say your child is building toys. Say you have like an Indian child who is playing cricket, or you have a European child who is building towers. I mean, these things that they do help them build resilience, help them build emotional intelligence. And sometimes even in some children, when they start role playing, it helps them understand how to use emotional intelligence in playing those roles. They now learn. So see play as a time for children to learn. So children start to learn from those experiences that they put into play. They build their emotional resilience. They also build their problem-solving skills. For example, when a child is building like a tower or a puzzle or a block, those blocks that children, I had it as a child, like a block toy, and they are building and they are missing it and all. That time helps them understand how to solve that problem. So when you stop your children from playing, you're stopping them from being able to solve social life skills. You're stopping them from being able to solve problems in life. You're stopping them from being able to know how to emotionally, be intelligent. You're stopping them from having those experiences. So when you say how to stop your child from playing, you're saying how to stop your child from gaining skills that they need in their life. I mean, playtime is so important because you can recreate that playtime and use it for them to learn. I mean, you don't even need to recreate anything. Let's even be sincere. You don't need to recreate anything. When your child is playing, I remember that time when we used to role play as children. I'll form like I'm my mom. I'll be married to someone in that role playing and all, and we're cooking. You know that cooking that we used to cook as children, and when we now want to eat it, instead of putting in our mouth, we now eat it. What was that teaching? It was building family values in your head. And it might look like it's play, but they are learning from those situations. There is teaching ongoing. That's how children learn, through play. You can't say how to stop a child from playing. So now I understand that sometimes children's play can come off as distressful to adults, and sometimes you have to regulate it for you, because it's more about you. It's more about the fact that they're disturbing you, for you to be able to make sense out of that play. That's where you come in. You must regulate by creating playtime. So for example, you can say something like, let's go and sleep. This is siesta time, and when you wake up, you can have 1 hour of play, you can have 2 hours of play. It's up to you to choose whatever it is that works for them, or you can even bring them into the decision, especially if your child is from 4 years up. You can bring them in. Do you think that we should sleep now and play so and so time, or do you think we should play now and then we sleep so and so time? Let them be involved. Set that clear rules of when play can happen and when play should end. That play now, you're going to convert it into a learning in one way or the other. For example, if your child is building blocks, you can use that building blocks that they are building to start teaching them numbers and how to count. You know, it requires being dynamic and thinking on your toe. Again, you have to use playful transitioning. For example, they are in the heat of the playing and finish up the dishes. Let's say we'll finish up first. You still got them to do what they had to do. Always try to use play to get them to do what they have to do. You have to come down to their world. The same way you want them to come to your world, please come to their world too. Please. Kind of use transitionings, playful transitionings to transition into doing something that you think might be serious, that is not play. Put a structure to the play by creating playtimes for the family. So, for example, the family play night. If you say, okay, every Tuesday is our play night, you come down to their level and play with them. If it seems that they are playing too much and their play is beginning to interfere with their house chores, their homework, or their sleeping time, instead of seeing it as something negative or they are playing too much, look at it like you might need to start guiding them and giving them the guidance to manage their time better, where you start putting a structure to their playing time and showing them how to manage that time properly. Not just about telling, but saying and getting them involved in that time management, that they understand why it's important to allocate time for certain things, instead of you seeing it like these people are just playing too much. Or these kids are hard. I remember one of our aunties said to my brothers, have there been any play that people have not innovated? I can't think of any play. People have played all forms of play. So you see it as these children are just playing too much. Instead of seeing it that way, see that it is your role to now start managing guiding them to manage their time and to appropriate it, in the right way. So how do you stop children from playing? The truth is you don't and you can't. What you do is to shape it, guide it, and redirect it and use it as a tool for growth. That is your best bet when it has to do with you trying to stop your children from playing. But you've got to remember that play is the foundation of the growth of a child. So you have to guide it and help them not just become joyful children, but a well-rounded adult eventually, who is rooted in gaining emotional skills and having an improved experience eventually as an adult. If this message resonates with you and you just want to improve your parenting journey, I'd like to invite you to join our parenting community, where you meet other parents like yourself to dive and learn more about your parenting experience. We share daily nuggets in there. Click the link in my description. You'll be able to find a link there to join immediately. And also remember, the magic of parenting without yelling webinar is coming up, where I'm going to be diving deeper into this, breaking it down into this parenting journey. It's just a couple of days or a day to the event, and I want to invite you. I've set it up here. You can find it, turn it on, and join me there. Let's help you shape your parenting journey and get you a healthy mental health as a parent. My name is Edidiong. I will see you on the next. Remember to like, comment, and share, and let's connect. Take care. Bye.